What's up guys, Red here from Workstat BMW Only. Today we're gonna do an oil change, air filter and then cabin air filter replacement on this Rolls-Royce Phantom. It's pretty simple. Recommend doing it on a lift to do the oil change, and for the filters you can do it on the floor. First step, gotta open the hood, and I highly recommend opening the oil cap, which is right here, so the oil will actually drain faster. We're gonna raise the car up. There should be an 8mm for the drain plug, and then you need a special tool, which is this one. So I have the AST V410. I got this from Amazon. It's not that expensive, like 35 bucks, $40, something like that. This will work for any BMW. I would say 2006, 7 and up, and they changed to a different style when the B58 and the B engines came out. So we're gonna leave the oil cap somewhere safe. I normally put it here or somewhere it's not gonna fall. Now we got it up in the air. We're gonna have to remove the support brace for the car since it's a convertible. So the goal right now is to gain access to the oil filter, which is underneath, and then the drain plug. So this is 18mm. You can use an impact to release it. So just do this. Same thing on the other side. So now we have a mixture of 8mm around, and then I see some 10mm right here. We're gonna have to disconnect the aerial for the car. I know it says BMW. So this is like it's an antenna for the key basically. Like so. Just don't forget to connect that thing back. Now we got the drain plug right here, and it's actually a 24. So we gotta remove the 6mm first and then the 24. So now we have an 8mm right here, which is right in front of the sway bar. It's right here. And then the oil filter is right behind the sway bar. So what I do is I remove the 6mm first, so you drain all the oil out of the oil filter. Because if you remove the 24 first and then leave this on there, the oil will splash around you. So next step would be a 6mm Allen. The other one is 8mm for the drain plug, also hex, aka Allen. So we're gonna remove that, and I highly recommend replacing the O-ring. Oil should come out, and then this is the O-ring I was talking about. You gotta replace this every time you do the oil change. Some people, they don't replace them and it actually starts leaking. I just use a pick. It's pretty simple. Toss this one out, put a new one in. The torque specifications are actually here by the oil filter. It says 10 Nm for this one, and then 25 for the actual oil filter. You can use a torque wrench, but you can tighten it by hand. Just be careful not to over tighten it. So now we got the oil filter cap out. So just pay attention to the orientation of the oil filter. Remember, you cannot flip this the other way around. You will break it. And then this is what type of oil filter you'll get actually. If it says E203H04, that's the type of oil filter you're gonna get. So this is the new one. It's a Hanks. It's a German brand. I know for sure they're made in Germany. See, E203H04. It also says Hanks. So it's basically the same brand. It's just it just has a BMW stamp on it. So we're gonna replace the O-ring right here. and then that copper ring that goes to the drain plug. And then we're gonna torque it to specs, and we're gonna put oil in it. We're gonna put the new O-ring where there's a space right here. I just put a little bit of oil. So now this guy goes like this. You need to hear the click. That's how you know it's properly installed. So now we're gonna put this on back. And we're gonna get a 24. So the torque specification is 25. That's it right there. Just remove my socket. Pretty clean actually, but we're gonna change it anyway. You don't know what kind of contamination is already here. Replace it with a new one. In my opinion. Put it in. Just a note. Don't forget to put this guy back in there. You will have a fault code for air mask. You might lose calculated air. So in case you guys remove this by accident, just like I did, it should only go in one position. You see there's a groove right here. Only goes in one position.